So let us start our discussion about rainbow. Rainbow is a very colorful sign which appears in the rainy season or in summer and cloudy season when light falls on the droplets of the cloud collected in a part, and light coming from the sun incident on these droplets, then there must be some refraction and reflection, that is known as total internal reflection, and also a special phenomena that is known as dispersion of light, by which it comes back into our eyes and we see different colors spreaded in the sky, that is known as rainbow. There are two types of rainbow. One is known as primary rainbow. As we know that when light coming from sun enters into the droplet of the cloud, for simplicity to understand the phenomena of reflection and refraction, we take a large droplet or magnified droplet. So if light ray coming parallel or in this direction, such that this is the incident white light ray which is formed with the help of 7 color light, that is Vibgor pattern. When it enters in the droplet at this point, then if we draw normal at this point, then we find out when light enters into the denser medium that it must disperse into 7 color, and it also deviates during refraction towards the normal because the speed of the light decreases during the transmitting from the rarer to the denser medium. So if it during diffraction dispersion, suppose that if it deviated or dispersed in 7 color, so for simplicity if we take the two boundary color, that is violet and red, then we know that the velocity as the wavelength of the red color light is very large, so change in the angle of deviation in the red color will be very small, while the angle of deviation for violet color will be larger. So this one becomes the violet color and this one is for the red color. These two are the refracted light ray, and all the 5 color light ray lies just between these. Okay, so if we talk about the again refraction at these points, so suppose that the phenomena occurs some like that manner, like that such type. This is the light ray, and this is the angle of incidence in the rarer medium. So because the angle of incidence in the rarer medium, it must deviated and goes into the denser medium. So after refraction, suppose that red light goes at here and violet goes at here, then these two are the refracted light ray, and 5 more colors are lying between these two. So if we draw the perpendiculars or normals for these 2 points of incidence, so here and here, then this angle is also treated as the angle of incidence for the denser medium, and this one is the angle of incidence for this red color light in the denser medium. So if this angle is greater than the critical angle, then light does not go transmitted in the rarer medium, but it must refracted into the denser medium. And the violet light ray, if this also falls with the greater than the critical angle, then it also must totally reflected into the same medium. So if light after refracts, total internal reflection falls on these 2 points, suppose that then this violet color light falls on this point and red color light that falls on this line. So if we draw normals for these 2 points again, then if we find that these angles of incidence is smaller than the critical angle, then it must refracted into the rarer medium. So after refraction it must goes away from the normal, so it goes like here and it goes also at here. So if we draw a line, horizontal line that is perpendicular to that incident light ray, then it must make some angle for this red color light emerging out light ray and for this also violet. So we are seeing that this angle is smaller than that of this. So if we take this angle by measurement or experimental measurement, we have found that for violet color this is found by 40 degree and for red it is obtained as 42 degree. So the red color light ray after refraction through the droplet makes at 42 degree with the line of sight that is parallel to the line of incidence coming from the sun to the droplet, and the violet emerging light ray makes at an angle of 40 degree with the line of sight. So such type of phenomena will occur in the primary rainbow. We are seeing that there are two refraction and only one reflection, that is total internal reflection. So primary rainbow will form with the help of two refraction and one TIR, that is total internal reflection. Okay, and in this we are seeing that the angle made by red color is 42 degree. It means if we see the rainbow, then upper part is made up with the help of the red color and below part with made up with the help of the violet color, and all other 5 colors are lying just between these 2 colors. Okay, this is a simple primary rainbow. Now let us talk about the secondary rainbow. So what is the secondary rainbow? How it will form? Suppose that a light ray coming from the sun entering into the water droplet such that it enters into a water droplet like such that, it means from the below side. Then at this point, if we take the angle of incidence, then it must refracted into the denser medium, so it must also dispersed while going into the denser medium. So due to dispersion, the violet color goes by a larger deviation and red color goes by a smaller deviation, red, violet. And if we draw the normals for this point and we find that these angles are the greater than that critical angle for this water droplet, so the light must totally internal reflection created, and after reflection the red and violet color light ray must after reflection reached at these points. So this one is the red color and this one is the violet color. So if we join these 2 points, then we again see that the angle of incidence during refraction, if these angles are greater than the critical angle, then it again make total internal reflection, and after reflection it is must reverses and in the same medium. So suppose that these points are the for red color and this one is the for violet color. So after refraction if reached at these point, so if we draw these normals for this point and the angle of incidence is smaller than that of the suppose that the angle of incidence is smaller than that of the critical angle, so what will be happen? So after refraction from these points, light must goes in the rarer medium. It means during going rarer medium, it must deviated from its original track, that is along this line. So it must get deviated away from the normal. So this is coming towards this path, and this one is coming towards this path. So this one is the red and this one is the violet. So if we draw a line just parallel to the line of incidenting light ray which is entering into the droplet, then we find that the angle made by the violet color is larger than that of the angle made by the red color. So by experimental measurement, it is found that the angle made by this violet color is 53 degree and that of by red color is 51 degree. So this is the angle made by the violet and red color. From here we are seeing that the violet color makes a larger angle in comparison to the red color. So in secondary rainbow, the violet color light appears in the upper band and the red color light appears in the lower band. So, and all the other colors lie just between them, Vibgyor, like a Vibgyor pattern. So we are seeing that in secondary rainbow there are two refraction. It means from denser to rarer and rarer to denser and denser to rarer, and 2 times total internal reflection occur. So in secondary rainbow there are 2 refraction and 2 TIR. So if there are 2 refraction and 2 TIR inside the droplets of the cloud, then there are secondary rainbow will form. Okay, so this is the phenomena of the rainbow which appears in the sky. Study about this more, and okay, take care, thank you.